Welcome to this guided meditation, created with the intention to help you connect and commune with the goddess Persephone. Persephone, known as Kore in her maiden form, is one of the most powerful goddesses in Greek mythology. She is both the goddess of spring, bringing renewal, growth, and fertility to the earth, and the queen of the Underworld, ruling alongside Hades over the realm of the dead. Her journey from maiden to queen represents one of the most profound initiations. The descent into darkness, the confrontation with death and shadow, and the emergence as a sovereign being who walks between worlds. She holds the wisdom of cycles, teaching us that death is not an ending, but a transformation. That we must descend before we can rise, and that our greatest power often comes from embracing our darkness as well as our light. This will be an immersive experience, so I encourage you to wear headphones. Begin by finding a comfortable position, either sitting up or lying down. When you are comfortable, invite your body to relax, to surrender to the support beneath you. Gently close your eyes and shift your attention inward. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely. And then slowly exhale, releasing the breath through your mouth. Allow your body to release any tension or tightness. Breathe in slowly again through your nose, feeling your chest rise. And exhale completely, allowing your exhale to be a releasing sigh. A chance to let go of the distractions and noise of the outside world. Now let your breath flow naturally, finding its own rhythm. Focus on your breath, a slow inhale and exhale, the rising and falling of your chest for just a few more moments. Before we begin our descent to meet Persephone, I encourage you to set an intention of protection. Imagine a sphere of brilliant white light beginning to form around your body. This light emanates from your heart center, growing brighter and stronger with each breath. Watch as this protective light expands with your breath, creating a luminous bubble that surrounds you completely, above and below, to the front and back, to your left and right. This is your sacred shield, impenetrable to anything that does not serve your highest good. Within this bubble of light, you are completely safe, protected by divine energy as you journey into the depths. Feel the strength and security of this protection. Nothing can harm you here. You are held in sacred light. Slowly, without even realizing how it came to be, you find yourself standing in a meadow at twilight. The last rays of golden sunlight filter through the trees, casting long shadows across the grass. Wildflowers bloom all around you. Narcissus, asphodel, and white lilies, their sweet fragrance filling the evening air. This is a liminal time, the threshold between day and night, between the upper world and the lower. The veil is thin here. As you stand in this meadow, you notice something in the distance. The earth itself seems to shimmer, and you see an opening. A cave entrance, wreathed in dark ivy and pomegranate vines. Their ruby fruit glowing softly in the fading light. You feel drawn to this sacred threshold. This is the entrance to the Underworld, the realm of Persephone. Trust that you are protected. Trust that you are called. Begin walking towards the cave entrance. With each step, you feel yourself becoming lighter, more ethereal, as if you are shedding the weight of the upper world. You reach the mouth of the cave and pause. The protective light around you glows even brighter, illuminating the darkness. Take a deep breath and step inside. The passage slopes gently downward. The walls are smooth obsidian, cool to the touch, glittering with veins of silver, quartz, and gold. The air grows cooler as you descend, but not unpleasant, refreshing, cleansing even. As you walk deeper into the earth, you notice crystalline formations growing from the walls, glowing with their own inner light. Amethyst, onyx, garnet, and moonstone, creating a pathway of sacred illumination. The deeper down you go, the more you feel yourself entering a different state of consciousness. This is the descent into your own depths, your own underworld, the hidden places within you that hold both shadow and power. The passage opens into a vast cavern, and you stop, breathless at the sight before you. This is the Underworld. But it is not a place of torment or despair. It is a realm of profound beauty and mystery. Above you, the ceiling soars impossibly high, studded with what look like stars, bioluminescent algae, and glowing crystals that create a night sky underground. The river Styx flows through the cavern, its dark waters moving silently, rhythmically, reflecting the starlight above like a mirror. But what captures your attention most is the magnificent garden that grows here in the depths. Despite the darkness, life thrives. Ghostly white flowers bloom, asphodel and white poppies, and everywhere, pomegranate trees, their branches heavy with deep red fruit that seem to pulse with inner light. In the center of this underworld garden, you see a throne carved from a single piece of black obsidian, inlaid with silver and adorned with pomegranate motifs. And seated upon this throne is Persephone herself. She is breathtaking, neither holy maiden nor holy crone, but something transcendent and in between, containing all phases within her being. Her hair falls in dark waves, crowned with a wreath of pomegranate blossoms and bones. Some blossoms still red and vibrant, some dried and brown, life and death intertwined. Her eyes hold the depth of knowing that only comes from having traveled to the depths of hell and returning, yet sparkle with the joy of eternal spring. She wears a gown that seems woven from shadows and starlight, deep midnight blue that shifts to soft spring green at the hem, embroidered with silver thread depicting flowering vines and skeletal roots. A reminder that she walks between two worlds. In one hand, she holds a torch, representing her role as light bearer through darkness. In the other, she cradles a pomegranate, the sacred fruit that gave her sovereignty over this realm. As you approach, Persephone rises from her throne with fluid grace. Her presence radiates power, not dominating, but sovereign. This is a goddess who chose her throne, who ate the pomegranate seeds knowing their power, who became queen through her own will. She smiles at you, warm, knowing, welcoming. "I have been waiting for you," she says. Her voice like spring rain and autumn wind combined. "You have been brave enough to descend into your own depths. This takes great courage." She gestures for you to sit with her in the garden. You find a smooth stone beside the river, and she settles near you. "Many fear the descent," she continues. "They fear the darkness, the death. But I am here to tell you, there is no renewal without release, no spring without winter, no resurrection without death." I was taken to this place, she says, but I chose to stay. I ate the pomegranate seeds, not out of trickery or foolishness, but because I recognized the power that lay here in the depths. The power that comes from knowing your shadow, from befriending your darkness, from becoming sovereign over your own underworld. She holds up the pomegranate in her hand, and as you watch, it splits open, revealing the ripe, ruby seeds within, glistening like jewels. The pomegranate represents the mysteries. Persephone says, each seed is a truth, a death, and a rebirth. When you consume its fruit, you are changed forever. You can never go back to who you were before. But oh, what you become. She offers the pomegranate to you. What do you need to transform? She asks gently. What old self needs to die so the new one can be born? What descent are you being called to make? What darkness do you need to befriend? You take the pomegranate, allowing her words to sink into the very fiber of your being, creating space for truth to emerge. I am going to leave you here in this sacred space to commune with the goddess. You may speak to her in your heart, ask her questions, or simply sit in her powerful presence. She holds space for your transformation, your transmutation, for your shadow work, for your journey between worlds. Soon it will be time to return. Persephone smiles and says, "You are stronger than you know. You have already survived every darkness that tried to consume you. You are both the spring flower and the winter seed. You contain multitudes." Persephone places her hand over your heart. Her touch is cool but energizing, like spring water from a deep well. "Remember," she whispers, "the descent is not punishment. It is initiation. The darkness is not your enemy. It is your teacher. And you are never lost in the underworld, for you carry your own light within you." "Go now," she says gently. "Return to the upper world. But know that you can come back to this place whenever you need wisdom, whenever you need to remember your power, whenever you are walking through your own underworld." You rise, clutching your pomegranate, and bow deeply to the queen of the underworld. You feel her blessing surrounding you, her wisdom settling into your bones. You turn and begin walking back through the garden, past the ghostly flowers and the river Styx, back to the crystalline passage that leads you upward. As you ascend, you notice something remarkable. You feel different, heavier in some ways, weighted with wisdom, but lighter too, freed from what you released below. You climb higher and higher, your protective bubble of light still glowing around you, carrying both your light and your shadow wisdom. The passage grows warmer, the light brighter, and suddenly you emerge from the cave back into the meadow. But the meadow has transformed. Where it was once twilight before, now dawn is breaking. The flowers bloom more vibrantly than ever, and you understand. This is the gift of descent. Death always precedes new life. You stand in the meadow, holding your sacred pomegranate, knowing you have been forever changed by this journey. You are no longer just of the upper world. You are now one who walks between, who knows both light and shadow, who has met the queen of the underworld and received her blessing. Gently feel awareness seeping back into your body. Slowly draw in deeper breaths and invite movement into your body by wiggling your toes and fingers. Express gratitude for Persephone, for her wisdom, her gifts, and all you received from her. Take one final deep breath in, bringing yourself fully back. And exhale. Thank you so much for joining me in this meditation. Please consider subscribing and leaving a comment to share your experience with the goddess. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you next time, my friend. Namaste.